Hello and welcome to another edition of Ponage TV. I'm your host, Tom Perkschumann, joined here by my co-caster, Kai Christian Wheaties Torf, Stephen Rice 4K. Rice is going to be doing your shoutouts, and also on camera tonight, we've got the big dog CEO, Steve Captain Howdy. Say hello, Kai, to our lovely audience.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Another Callum playoff matchup, but this one is going to be a different story. I can't wait to talk about it.
All right. Steven, let's hear a little bit about how people can get their shout-outs in on our IRC channel.
Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Riss 4K here, playing your oral medium to the World Wide Web this evening. As you well know by now, shout-outs are your opportunity to get your message out to the masses by having it broadcast right here on Ponage TV. You got two simple options for submitting your shoutouts to me. You can either join us in IRC at ponage.tv on the GameSurge IRC network and drop me a message, or you can look to the upper left in your browser window there and click on the little blue button, which will launch you an applet, bringing you right into us.
All right, sounds good. We'll check back in with you later, hopefully when we've got mounds and mounds of shoutouts, as we are expecting a huge turnout today for this matchup for round 3 playoffs for Cal-M, and they are teams AmpedGaming versus Unkind Gaming. How about a little bit of information from Kai on both of these teams?
Alright, guys, this is how it's going to boil down, and I mean, this is the hot water boiling over in Cal-M, because check this out. Number 14 ranked AmpedGaming. They're the only top. I mean, when I say top, I don't mean number 1, number 2. I mean on top, as in the highest possible ranking that's still alive right now. The second one, we're looking at Unkind Gaming. So both two high-ranking teams that have been still holding alive. By the way, if I mention this, AmpedGaming demolished Malice, number 3 ranked at the time, with a 13-2 win over them on Mill. So definitely, AmpedGaming's got a this is the biggest upset in my opinion, by the way. I mean, I'm not talking about the shoot-'em-up matchup versus Fever, because that one was an iffy call as the admins pulled in the ACS card, but enough said on that topic. But AmpedGaming pulled in the biggest upset, downing Malice 13-2 on Mill. Then they beat 5 Alive in the next round, beating them 13-9. So the number 14 rank hasn't shown, as they've just steamrolled through playoffs so far. So AmpedGaming, number 14 rank, with a 13-5 record in Cal-M and a 9-3 record in CEVO A. So AmpedGaming is team to watch for on this matchup. Then you have Unkind Gaming, also with a 13-5 record in Cal-M, but in CEVO A, they've only got 5 wins and 3 losses, but that's because they've dropped out during the 8th week of CEVO A. So whatever happened there, midlife crisis, somebody had to go to school, who knows. But another topic is this, is they dropped out with a forfeit win over Blood Alcohol 5.0. So really awkward if you get a forfeit win all of a sudden, then you drop out of CEVO A. So whatever might have happened to those guys. But then, as they headed over into Cal-M playoffs, they said, hello, Digital Uprising, and they beat him in the first round in overtime. Digital Uprising, by the way, if I mentioned this, they attended Alienware LAN, and then after that LAN, they've disintegrated. They haven't won a lot of matches, so that win over Digital Uprising wasn't necessarily one of those that you just kind of go, wow, what a win. So Unkind Gaming got lucky over Digital Uprising because they've had a rather rough start after their LAN event. But then, of course, the major upset as they downed K2, a number 2 ranked team in Cal-M playoffs, 13-9. So both these teams have knocked off top dogs so far in Cal-M, and believe me, these guys are not going to go out without a fight. So number 14 ranked AmpedGaming versus number 7 Unkind Gaming on D Inferno. This one is going to be a blood battle, and believe me, be inch per inch and move forward on Banana in the mid. So, by the way, for those of you guys who are Cal illiterate, don't know what's going on, this is how the RPI is calculated, because you have a lot of 13-5 teams, because hey, it is Cal-M playoffs. So 25% is based on your record, 25% based on the number of rounds you take per match, on average of course, 30% based on the average record of your opponents, and then of course, last but not least, you have 20% based on the average record of your opponents. Just how do you figure that one out?
Well, obviously Cal has figured it out, because it is part, and it is 20% of that RPI for these teams. As we've got 10 members in here ready and loaded to go, let's do a quick rundown of these members, as AmpedGaming has got Nani, KG427, zyrx, Ryota, and CRuNK playing on their starting team over on the T side of things here. And for Unkind, we've got Trousers, Jerbear, External, and in parentheses, Lenny, as he apparently prefers to be called, AP, and Dragon loves FRZ. So this is your starting lineup for Unkind, and we are excited to be here tonight and to be a part of this huge matchup. So huge thanks to Cal for helping coordinate this, and let's see what else we've got here. We've got our sponsors. Let's go ahead and mention them, as we're still going to wait for the Cal admin to LO3 this match. So let's start down with SteelSeries. For your headphones, mice, keyboards, and other gaming accessories, that's SteelSeries. Extract Pads, for the best mouse pads out there, that's extractpads.com. And PCX Mods, PCXmods.com, pure gaming addiction. And don't forget to use coupon code PONAGETV for 20% off your Extract Ripper and Fat Mat mouse pads, and also towards your Mad Dots. Don't forget, that's PCXmods.com. Alright, we have got 5v5, and we are going to be waiting for hopefully only another minute, as I am sitting on the edge of my seat waiting in enthusiasm for this match to go live, because this has been a highly anticipated match in the Cal community. I've had numerous people message me asking, when is this match happening? What time is it? Where is it going to be? What's the info? Are you going to be helping cast this? I mean, a lot of people excited for this match, so hopefully these teams don't disappoint. Hopefully they come and they bring it home. They provide an excellent matchup for you and us to cast. I mean, let's not delay this any longer, folks. Let's get this match underway, as hopefully it will be no more than another minute. Wheaties, any last-minute comments before we take this thing live?
Oh, you bet. I actually got a shout-out from one of the players in game. He wants to say, Cody Muir, I believe I said his last name right. Yeah, KG427 wants to say, hey, what's going on, man? So, personal shout-out from one of the guys playing in the game to somebody who's just, I guess, watching it. By the way, the roundup for Inferno, if I may talk about the map for a couple seconds, is this, is that you have yourself a neck-to-neck battle in B bomb site, because the guy in apartments and the guys at mid have to be deadlocked in communications. If one guy happens to slip through, that guy could talk havoc in A site, in B site, CT spawn, in the air, in the sky, you name it. That guy's going to be all over the map, and no one will know where he's gone. So that mid side's got to be controlled and locked down real well. If one guy sneaks through, it's going to be a bloodbath for the guys in A, because they don't know what's going to happen over there. Then you have Banana as well, where it's going to be either A, they'll pick it off, and then also, if I may mention this right now, the AmpedGaming guys are just tossing shout-outs out here left and right. So Ryota wants me to say shout-out to Nani, Asian for life, and Ricky, because he loves villas. So there you have it, and I most definitely do got it. I'll ask me if I got it or not. So, and here's the ready communication tall over console. So it looks like this matchup is just getting not yet started, as Ryota says, not yet, and the guys in Unkind Gaming are all turning off their music and waiting. And more shout-outs here, as the guys in game just want to have something to say. So shout out to Honey Bun, and tell him he'll be good someday from Jerbear. So a lot of love being exchanged by those two guys. And like I mentioned, you have a number 14 ranked team right now, still in the running. This is semi-final matchup of Cal playoffs, and you're asking yourself, what is going on here? How are these guys still alive, and how have they managed to down Malice 13-2? That matchup must have been one heck of a blowout. But this time you have two teams, both of them knocked off a top-tier dog, and now they're up to battle time. I feel like I don't know what I want to call it here, but you have two colossal teams, both teams that are, not have the hottest ranking in Cal right now, but they definitely made the best of it by knocking off Malice over on number 3 ranking, and then K2 in number 2 ranking. So what you've got here is just an LO3 and good to go, as Ryota and KG say, let's get this party started. So let's get it going. The Inferno round 3 matchup of Cal M semifinals. Number 14 ranked AmpedGaming versus number 7 ranked Unkind Gaming. So this LO3 should be good to go any second. Any last words, Tom?
Yeah, it appears that the Cal admin is still not ready, but both teams are. So while we're waiting for this last minute, let's go ahead, throw it over to our IRC channel. Steven, any shout-outs over in that IRC channel before we get started here?
Yes, sir. We got a couple quick shout-outs for you here. Tang would like to send a shout-out to Snake. We've got our first anonymous shout-out reminding AmpedGaming it's time to go feed their penguins.
penguins.
Is that all we got?
So, well, I gotta say, penguins. I mean, we gotta start talking about some kind of weird animal story then, because I believe it was the previous matchcast where I started busting out the zoo story about the insects and the lions. If I'm not mistaken, it was actually it was Keyboard Smashers versus I'm thinking No Namers here. It was Keyboard Smashers smashed No Namers with a 13-4 win over them. So definitely one of those matches that you kind of remember. But right now, as I've mentioned it yet again, and you guys need to understand this, you have number 14 ranked AmpedGaming versus number 7 ranked Unkind Gaming. So both these gaming teams are good to go, if you catch my drift. And External here with another shout out. And I'm going to let these guys all get their seconds of fame in, as they'll soon hit the battle and get the skin going. So he wants to say to my blow up man doll, Rob Main, he likes it rough. So a lot of analogies, I want to call it, but we all know what he really means. So apparently AmpedGaming and Unkind Gaming are now good to go, and it is good and party-like, as it's just shout-outs being exchanged here. The LO3 has been initiated by the Cal admin, and this party of Cal M Round 3 playoffs is now underway, as the CT side will be Unkind Gaming, and the T side is AmpedGaming in the first half. I'll be watching the B team as they try to set themselves up for Unkind Gaming and see how it's going to happen. Dragon worked himself in the B side already, and it looks like the guy playing right side mid is going to be Trousers. So looks like they're playing 3B, 2A, just like anybody else. And looks like Jerbear is hopping over in apartments, and the entire AmpedGaming team is having a little split up here. A couple guys mid, a couple guys mid, a couple guys alt mid, and a 1 or 2 lost soul over in apartments. Worked himself in there. So slowly this matchup's got itself smoked up, flashed up, and good to go. So here they come, 2 big teams ready to fight out, and the first kill of the half is going to be App as he kills off CRuNK for AmpedGaming. 4 guys remaining for Amp, and all 5 guys still alive for Unkind Gaming. 40 seconds as KG returns the favor and downs External over Banana. So, and they leave a Banana alone. It looks like it's going to be a B play for AmpedGaming, as there's not anybody alive. And App again with a kill on KG. App kind of mopping up the floor here, and he's still got 3 guys alive for Amp and 4 guys alive for Unkind. 20 seconds to go. Here comes the push up mid. AmpedGaming gets picked off by Trousers. And Trousers with one heck of a 1D. He's got another one to settle off. Zyrx and Nani just have got demolished as he turns the corner, 1D after 1D, and says none of it for you guys. Wow.
And a very exciting first round, as we saw Trousers coming out strong with 3 kills, and his teammate AP tag teaming with him, and the 2 of them combined steamrolled the whole AmpedGaming team, and only 1 member got taken down from Unkind. So a huge first round for Unkind, as they are setting the pace, saying, hey, back off, we're holding CT, this is our match, I don't care, we're ranked number 7, you're 14, we're the good team, so back off. And let's see if we're going to get any action here, as that bomb is currently located over by the B side. I'm watching KG427 though, who is in that side stairwell hidden by the furnace, just waiting to see if anyone on the CT side is going to make a move. Not happening though, so he's rotating over to that stairwell, or I'm sorry, the balcony, and he's spamming a doorway, not finding anything though. As they're going to start moving down, KG gets knocked down to 14 health, but his teammates are going to go left side mid, where Nani is going to take out Trousers. External's taking out Nani, and Ryota takes out External for an exchange of kills 1 to 1 to 1. Now we're down to 4v3, 5 seconds coming up on that clock, as Zyrx has got that bomb. Can he get it down in time? Yes, he can, as he's planting it on barbecue. Dragon takes out CRuNK. Now a 3v2 situation. One of them is coming as he gets taken down. Dragon gets knocked down as Jerbear is the last remaining member coming from Banana, still unspotted. And here he's going to get flashed, and he spams that generator, and he gets the kill on AmpedGaming's Ryota with a headshot, but Zyrx takes him out, and that's going to be a round for AmpedGaming, making this match 1 to 1.
What I gotta say is this, though, is check this out, right? AmpedGaming said, you know, we'll milk the clock, milk it for all it's worth, suck the juice out of it, and once we've got it down to a good 1 or 2 seconds, get that bomb down. And Unkind Gaming figured, hey, we have it. They slowed the pace down, didn't push from behind. They figured, hey, no time, and that cost them the time. I mean, quite honestly, what they did, they sat back and figured, hey, time's gonna run out, and didn't happen as AmpedGaming got that bomb down over in A site, and that was it for them. So, as the bomb is being carried by Nani right now, he's working on mid by himself. as AmpedGaming appears to be loving the B push right now. They're setting up for it again. 3 guys at mid, 1 guy working banana, and 1 guy in apartment. So looks like they've all got designated spots. And here come the smokes again. Unkind Gaming lost the last round with a push up mid. They're trying to toss up flashes, nade, smokes, set up for that push. As AmpedGaming puts all 5 guys at mid, and this party is getting started. As here they come, AmpedGaming up mid, left side towards Archway with a push, spray through smoke, and Trousers gets an unlucky one. And Dragon with Mo's down 3 actually. Mo's down KG, CRuNK, and zyrx until Nani takes him down. So CRuNK had the worst in that one as Dragon mows down 3, and now Nani kills off Jerbear, and you got yourself a 2v2 scenario. Bomb going down in B. You've got App and External alive for Unkind Gaming. You have for AmpedGaming, you have Nani and Ryota still alive. So B onsite B's where the bomb's at. You got 1 guy in apartments, 1 guy coming Archway, and here they come pushing into sight. External gets knocked out. App is last one alive. He's in apartments, pinned down. He's got 2 T's just waiting for him, and this is unlucky as he gets mowed down by Nani, and that's another round for AmpedGaming.
All right, another well-executed round by AmpedGaming as their top of the scoreboard is Nani with a 5 and 2, and the bottom is going to be CRuNK with 1 and 3. Each one of them with at least 1 kill. Over on Unkind's side of things, we've got Dragon leading with 4-2 kill death ratio, and External Lenny give him some cover. No pushers yet, as his teammate is going to push in with that AK out, going right side mid. Nani flashing left side mid for him. His team is all there, ready and rocking and loaded to go, going right side mid. 30 seconds left on that clock. 1 gets taken down by Dragon, but he is taken out by Nani, who is going to plant that bomb. Ryota and KG each with a kill of their own, bringing this down to a 3v1. External, the last remaining member, is currently in that corner health with 47 health left. See if he can get any picks as he spots 1 in that pit. The CTs are now in a lot of trouble as Lenny, with 16 health, gets naded, but gets taken out by that heavy op by KG.
One thing that AmpedGaming is doing is that they've done the same thing every 3 rounds so far, and I'm not sure why Unkind Gaming hasn't caught up yet, because what they do is they wait for almost a minute flat where they either get a pick on banana, and then all of a sudden what they do is they decide to push up into the flashes, smokes, and nades. But this could be a different story, as no, it's the same story again, as AmpedGaming just sets up for that mid play. They send guys alt mid, they send guys in over mid, and 1 guy banana. So it's the same play style over and over so far, and Unkind Gaming hasn't caught up with 3 rounds so far going over to AmpedGaming. So definitely one of those matches where you're thinking to yourself, when will the opponent catch on if it's not working for him? As Trousers is just waiting for that mid push once again. But you've got 2 guys working up, and App kills off CRuNK over banana. I'll be watching the banana team as they slowly start working around, as we got ourselves the bomb being carried by Nani, and KG 427 working that off over banana. Oh, what a pick on External! Sidesteps him, takes him out, and now get ourselves a one-on-one scenario as they all start going to sight. But AP kills off zyrx and now makes it a 3v1 as that 1v1 is now demolished. But here they come into sight. A sight, the entire AmpedGaming team. Nani kills off AP. 3 guys up for Unkind. 3v3 scenario. Bomb down in A. And here comes Unkind Gaming with a rotation. 2 guys CT and 1 guy working with Nana, looks like, from behind. And you've got 3 guys up for AmpedGaming, all set up, locked and good to go. As it's just an exchange of gunfire. They're waiting for their teammate to arrive, but he's having a good old time. And it's not happening right now, as it's just they're milking and waiting as Trousers gets done by KG. Nani kills off Jer. Unkind hasn't gotten a single T down in A site. But here comes Dragon, mows through sight, kills off Ryota. Nani gets on the bomb, tries to defuse, as KG 427 gets that kill. And not another round again. I mean, as you see it, AmpedGaming is just taking round after round against Unkind here. And it's looking like a nightmare for him.
You know, I didn't quite follow why Dragon got off the bomb. You know, this is a move that's very, very common. You're on the bomb, you're defusing, the clock's going, and there's no time left to kill that guy. The reality is, stay on the bomb. Just stay on it, because what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to die, the bomb's going to blow. What's going to happen if you kill the guy in front of you? You're going to blow. So you might as well hope that the guy shooting at you is an idiot and can't aim, and he's going to try and get scared and, you know, freak out and spray like crazy and miss. I've seen it happen. People get rounds on the occasion when the teammates on the opposing team on T side flip out. My opinion, should have stayed on the bomb. Let's see if that was just a mistake. He got nervous. Maybe he didn't care. But hopefully that was a one-time thing. 35 seconds left on that clock, however, as the time is ticking down. AmpedGaming is taking their time here as they're working their way finally left side mid. I am currently watching that bomb carrier, Nani, once again. And Jerbear taking out 2 big kills on that left side mid. Ryota, however, is in B site working his way over to the connector, and he does take out Jerbear, but gets taken out very quickly as the last 2 remaining members of AmpedGaming are taken down simultaneously.
Well, that was a big mistake in AmpedGaming's part. They came up mid. They didn't check cubbyhole over on mid left side. What happens? They ran by Trousers. Trousers picked off one of them, and his teammate picked the other guy. So, poor watching of the sides. They didn't check anything out. They just ran in with their pants out and tripped, because Trousers just pulled out the good old shoestring and tripped them all up. As AmpedGaming is now trying to work itself back into B again, as 1 round finally belongs to Unkind Gaming, giving it a 4-2 record. Trousers picked off zyrx. Bomb is down over in alt mid. Trousers just sneaked over in mid, picked it, and walked away. So, smart move on their part as they're trying to check out new lights right now, just testing it out. As 4 guys are up for AmpedGaming and 5 guys still alive for Unkind Gaming. You have 2 guys working banana, bomb down over in mid. As here comes the banana team, smoking, flashing, trying to make something out of it. And they start pushing as AP and Trousers both pick one off together. And that's banana team all down right there. Ryota kills off Dragon, so finally 1 guy is down for Unkind Gaming. It was itself a 4v2 scenario. Bomb trying to work itself into B site. As Jerbear with a 1D on Nani, and Ryota finally downs Jerbear. Bomb's going down to B, trying to get that plant money. As here comes the running Trousers with a USP. Flash, external from behind. Ryota just couldn't take anything out of it. Got the bomb down, though, so plant money. That's all AmpedGaming will get out of that round. But nicely played by Trousers with a pick at mid. And then eventually, these guys are just trying to discuss who gets the defuse. Finally, someone picks it up. But AmpedGaming now is just starting to lose the pace as Unkind Gaming picks it up, starts getting picks, slows it down. They're sitting at different sides of the game. They're either rushing or they're picking, so it's a good job by Unkind right now.
You know, just a quick note, why banana? I mean, yeah, the thing's art and it kind of looks like a banana, but why not call it cantaloupe rind or protractor? There are a lot of other art objects that we could call it. I mean, heck, if it's protractor, we could say, hey, he's at 90-degree angle. He's at a 45-degree angle. I mean, why not? As External is going to take out 2 members of AmpedGaming, and CRuNK taking out his partner over at that A site before he gets taken out, making this 3-3, and AmpedGaming's CRuNK is going to go ahead and get that bomb planted. Dragon and his teammate are rotating from spawn as all 3 of them are actually standing on top of each other, but Dragon gets a nade into sight and takes out Ryota, making this 2-on-3 as Unkind has got 3 guys pushing from CT spawn, but KG takes out Dragon as he saw him but didn't notice it quick enough, and Jerbear gets taken out, but Trousers 1-digs KG in the face. 1-on-1, and CRuNK gets taken out by Trousers. He's got time to get on this bomb, but is it enough? As that bomb is ticking, he does manage to get it, and that is going to make this tied up at 4-4.
Well, in regards to your banana talk, I gotta say, this is just my personal theory on this one. I feel it's just, this is a bunch of guys and they like bananas. And that sounds really awkward in my opinion, but I'm just saying this game is populated by guys and they do like the fruits. I believe banana is a fruit, and believe me if it's a vegetable. No, it's a vegetable. Are you kidding me? What am I talking about here? Ignore what I'm saying as the Joanna tries to back up, or AP rather, tries to back up banana. And here comes the AmpedGaming team again, lining up for a B push. 2 guys all mid, 1 guy at mid, and the bomb is just hanging back here. And as by the way, last round CRuNK made a fatal error as he missed a shot on the CT, not paying attention and not even looking at him. As Ryota picks off Dragon with a quick kill, and here comes the AmpedGaming pushed up mid as zyrx down Trows left side of Arch, and here comes the AmpedGaming with a good pace right here into B site. 1 guy low as Jerbear gets gunned down by zyrx. Zyrx all over the place right now, kill after kill. You have yourself a 5v2 scenario. Unkind Gaming is either going to go for exit kills or just hope for the best. As AmpedGaming is locked down, Nani kills external. 1 guy up. AP with a quick offshot through smoke downs nani as CRuNK AK's AP. But like I said, AmpedGaming and Unkind Gaming are going left and right here. One round for Amp, one round for Unkind. I feel like singing right now. So it's looking pretty. One of those matches that we said it's going to turn into. One of those neck-to-neck matches.
You know, and the funny thing is, though, that AmpedGaming is actually playing more of an even break-off as their top players got 12-7, their second right behind them with 10-5. I mean, each of their guys is really doing their own. But over on Unkind's side, Trousers is pulling away from his teammates, trying to carry away with a 15-5, you know, 3-to-1 kill-death ratio. That's a great record to have, especially on an important match like this one here today, as KG is going to catch External in the face with that up, but AP is going to be taking out that heart. Kind of threw me a little bit, as he's going to take out a member of AmpedGaming, making this 4-on-4. Nani with that bomb. Zyrx is going to take out Trousers, making this now 4-on-3. Bomb working his way over to B site, but Dragon is going to get a kill with a 1D. Jerbear with a D kill of his own, but Nani is going to take out Dragon, making this now 1-on-2 as I'm currently blind. And AP with that last kill, walking out huge with this round with 3 kills. And that bomb will be defused, making this score, continuing this passing back of rounds, 5-5.
You know, I think Unkind Gaming actually heard you, as Trousers was just mowing through and having a top of the scoreboard match of his life, giggling, squiggling, fiddling, and just having a good old lots of littling. Whatever those words may mean to you, you tell me. But honestly, Trousers, top of the scoreboard, all of a sudden AP and Dragon both caught up, as AP is now 13-6 and Dragon is 10-8. Bomb is up by zyrx, as here comes AmpedGaming with another push. Looks like it's going to be working B, as they've got 3 guys at mid, 1 guy trying to work apartments, and Bomb is being carried, like I said, by zyrx. And Unkind Gaming is just, it's round after round. It's just AmpedGaming takes one, Unkind Gaming takes one, and eventually what you're going to look at is a 6-6 flat score, as Jerbear downs ryota over in apartments, so apartments is no more, and looks like it's going to be a play over on B, as AmpedGaming gets ready to push that. KG pushing, and KG actually, I gotta say, has been the key opper. He's downing off the AP Joanna over in A site with a quick op shot, as you've got what looks to be AP with a complete AK setup at sandbags, and AmpedGaming is now slowly working up mid. No one's checked out, as AP downs off CRuNK, KG and zyrx. AP all over the scoreboard with another kill as he kills nani. 4 kills by AP on that round. And all over, man. And I've just been notified, by the way, banana is a fruit, and apparently I am completely idiotic, so my apologies. I thought it was a vegetable. I'm not sure why, and it is a fruit, so thanks for that clarification.
Wow. Wow, Wheaties. And, you know, as I was talking about last round, you know, AmpedGaming had a nice even breakdown pretty much on their scoreboard, but now, it's looking back, Unkind has got a way better set of kills, with their top guy with 17, the second one with 15, and the third with 10. Now, given bomb defuses are counted in there, but still, I mean, they've got 3 guys pulled way out front, and, you know, their other teammates, Jerbear and External, behind with 6 and 4 kills for themselves. You know, this is a great matchup, nothing shy of what we expected. You know, let's see if AmpedGaming can't get this last round, keep us to our word, as we've been saying, they've been passing rounds, and make this an even game, 6-6 at the half, which would be only what we'd expect. But surprise us, Unkind, and come out strong, as zyrx gets the Trousers for that first kill, making this 5-on-4, as Nani gets a kill, but Lenny takes out CRuNK. Now 4-on-3, Bomb still up. 15 seconds, bomb gets planted. Now we've got a 3-on-2 situation as KG takes hold of that pit. AP is going to take out zyrx, but he's going to get ripped by KG with that up 2-on-1 situation, as KG is going to get that last member External, and that is going to keep us to our word, making this half 6-6. And while we have a quick moment, let's pass it on over to Steven in our IRC channel, and let's see how many shoutouts we can get in before they take this LO3.
Yeah, thank you, gentlemen. First, we got Trey, who wants to give a shout-out to AIM and CRuNK. We've got Syntonic's Oddity, who wants to say he loves Ponage TV. Bodyguard would like to send a shout-out to his team Simmerdown, and Razzle wants to send a shout-out to Monster from Untitled Gaming.
All right, if you want to go ahead, we have time for 1 or 2 more.
Fair enough. Calzone Edwin T would like to predict that Amped is going to play with Unkind's mind like Lord Voldemort, predicting a 13-5, which I believe is already inaccurate. And EJS would like to shout out his boys Snickers and Prometheus.
Well, if I may interject here.
Thank you, Steven, for all your shout-outs. And remember, if you want to get your shout-out heard, there's still time. Go into our IRC channel at poundponage.tv and message the guy with shout-outs at the end of his name, Steven Riss4K, and get your shout-out in now. And we will read that at the end of the match, where we will hopefully be in 12 rounds from now. At this rate, we're probably going to be going into overtime. So maybe we'll even have more time to get shout-outs in. So please, keep them coming. Show your support. Show your love. Show your hate if you feel like it. And we've got the admin saying that they need one more second here.
One thing that's wild is this. Check this out. So, you know how I said that, you know, banana was a vegetable at first? I was just testing out the viewers. That's my defense here. This is just Wheaties giving you the good old story. I knew, by the way, I knew it was a fruit the entire time. Now, people are messaging me, and I'm getting whispers. People are telling me it's an herb, and you guys are adorable, really. If these viewers we have can be quite cute at times. But what I'm trying to tell you is this, is that I was testing your guys' knowledge out. That's basically my end of the story, is that I knew the entire time it was a fruit. I actually said it was a fruit to begin with, and then I made a little joke and said vegetable. So, you guys need to watch out what you say, because, hey, I'm keeping you guys on your toes.
All right. Now, this match is going to be going LO3, so we are going to see the second half of this match here, as the score at half was split right down that middle, 6-2-6. Let's see if we can't have one team break away and take the victory from the other team, as these teams are both 13-5 in Cal M, and we are in the third round of playoffs. So this is a crucial match. So let's see what they can do, as we are going to follow over on the CT side of things, Nani, who is on the right side of mid, where we're going to see it appears the CTs are going to hold up with a 3-2 setup, a very typical one, as External is going to get the first kill of this half on Ryota in the apartments, and they're going to be rotating to that side door where they open that grate and coming out, but it appears they're going to be working their way back and pulling a fake, going to A site with all 5 of their members, as let's see, the CTs did start to rotate, but they realized something was going on and they backed out, but they have lost their positioning. But Zyrx is going to take out Dragon, but Jerbear is going to take out CRuNK. Zyrx with another kill is taking out Trousers. 3-on-3 bomb down, 20 seconds left on that clock. That bomb is now planted, and let's see if they can try and take that site back, as Jerbear is behind that generator. He's got a teammate over by Construction, and a third member is over by Banana. AP with a big nade on Zyrx. Nani with a kill over on the T's. Now a 2-on-2, as AP is going to take out Nani, the last remaining member. KG is going to take out AP. 1-on-1 time is ticking. And this is going to be, I think, oh, that is going to be the round, as KG tried to get on the bomb but fell off. You know, that glitch happens every now and then, and it always happens at the worst time, possibly costing him that round, and that first round is going to go over to Unkind.
Well, what I got to say is this, by the way. Check out what Unkind did, alright? They took the paint train, they had the conductor, and made it start going choo 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 all the way through apartments. They downed off the guy in apartments, or pulled the good old little 360 fake, and they started heading up mid towards A side, excuse me. And that basically, that was it for AmpedGaming. They over-rotated, only one guy died, and everybody jumps over. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's gonna go B. And guess what? It wasn't. It was just a paint train conductor that pulled that good old juke. As they try to pull the same strat again. Unkind now is gonna caught. No, everyone runs past Nani. Nani downs off AP and Trousers finally. Someone sees him as External downs him, but that smoke just allowed him to have the greatest coverage. Nani kills off 2, CRuNK kills 1, KG kills 1, as Jerbear finally downs off CRuNK. 1v3. Jerbear's got the bomb, and he's caught by himself in CT spawn on an archway, and he's got 2 CTs right in front of him, one hustling behind them. A site's covered, B site's covered, mid is covered. Only thing that isn't covered is Jerbear's face. So, but that'll be shooting clustered up by nades, flashes, smokes, and gunshots. So, as one shot dinks him right in the face, and ryota, and it's the same exchange of rounds, 1-1 right now, as it was just back to back to back to back to back. Eventually, we're looking at overtime that keeps going this way. 6-6, second half again. My prediction. You guys watch this one.
Feel free to send your predictions into our IRC Game Surge channel, poundponage.tv, and send them to Rice4K, who is taking your shoutouts. I see that we've got many more coming in. We'll get to them later, as the first kill of this round is going to be from Zyrx on Jerbear, who was off in mid. Now a 5-on-4 situation with 55 seconds left. Zyrx with a second kill, and Zyrx with a third kill as AP takes out CRuNK. KG with a kill of his own, but 3 kills by Zyrx for this round. Nani getting that last one, making this 2-1, continuing the exchange of rounds. Let's see if they can break it this time.
Well, notice this, right? Zyrx, what he does is this. He gets a pick on banana, backs off, picks one on A site, backs off, even further in construction, and then 1-dig somebody. That's the making of a real good player. Kills 3 guys by himself, as Unkind finally dallows the all-star of the last round, killing Zyrx. You've got 4 guys alive for AmpedGaming, 5 guys alive for Unkind, as Unkind sends 2 guys banana, and the rest of the squad is over in alt mid as they start hustling back, the bomb itself being carried by Dragon. So it looks like it's going to be an A play as the bomb shows up as CRuNK kills AP, 2 guys alive in A, and here comes the bomb working by itself in the front, gets down by CRuNK as Dragon goes down with that bomb. Dom's down in A site. 3 guys cut banana right now for Unkind. Unkind just hoping for getting that site as CRuNK has got a locked down little brick wall around him. As AP starts looking over, and external downs off Nani, and ryota with Jerbear. Kill after kill. Trousers kills CRuNK. KG kills Trousers as a ryota comes around the corner and just guns external down. So another round for AmpedGaming as these fat kids in dodgeball are getting knocked out quickly as AmpedGaming is jumping ahead.
All right, and as I was predicting, we finally got a break of the 1-1 rounds as AmpedGaming is going to finally pull ahead. Let's see if they can get another round, kind of isolating their victory at this point, because if they continue this way, that is how it's going to appear. Let's see what they can do as they are going to set up, and Unkind is going to be working their way towards A pretty quickly here as they're already up by car, and AP is going to take one out over on the B side of things. It appears Jerbear is going to start working his way back, trying to give some cover. It appears they're all going to be going A, though, with that bomb. Slowly, they're still unsure if they're going to commit to that, as Zyrx is going to take out Eternal. And Jerbear misses his shot on spools, and CRuNK takes him out while he's pulling a nade out. Now a 1-on-4 situation as Nani takes out the last 2 remaining members of Unkind, making it now a 4-1 score for this half, isolating another round for themselves.
Hey, one thing that's got me baffled, and I'm kind of giggling to myself as I'm starting to draw on my notepad here, but check this out, right? So Unkind didn't catch on for a while first half. They didn't realize what was happening as Unkind is now trying to work A again. And this is what I'm trying to say. They're working A when it's not working. I'm not sure if that makes sense to you, but it makes perfect sense to everybody else right now, Unkind. Do not go to a site that is not working. As here comes Rix, CRuNK killing off the Unkind team again. Unkind is making mistake after mistake, and it's not working in A. They need to try something new. As Trousers guns down CRuNK in A site, but Zyrx gets a nade off, and Nani from behind, just like Jer likes it, and he kills him off with bomb still being carried by AP. But here comes that juke. It's a 1v1 scenario as he tries to work into B site. But ryota is there with open arms like a little teddy bear and wraps AP up. And that's another round for AmpedGaming. Unkind is making mistakes. They're doing the same thing. I mean, this isn't Pac-Man. You can't pull the same thing twice. It doesn't work that way. You're going to get eaten up soon.
Yeah, no little balls to eat that will make your enemy turn flashing and then you can eat them up and boom, they disappear. Not here. That's not how it works. You've got to earn your kills. You've got to gun them down, use strategies, and take them out. And right now, they are not doing that. And AmpedGaming is walking away with that lead. They're going to work their bomb this time going B side Let's see if they have any better luck as they're going to try and fake it with 3 of their members working A site. They're going to commit, though, by pushing through 2 of them. 3 of them now already taken down. Bad move. Pushing in, committing to a site that they're trying to fake to. And Nani takes out AP. 4 down as Jerbear takes out one of the members, Ryota, of AmpedGaming, but is now spotted and in a lot of trouble as he's got 30 seconds and 4 guys to kill or get that bomb planted and secure the site. Not gonna happen as he is deciding to stay in that apartment stairwell where he is just trying to stay and get any kills that he can. As that clock is ticking, it is now down to 15 seconds and he's gonna get naded and taken out by that deagle from KG as it's now one more round from this game being over. 6-1 score for this half in favor of AmpedGaming.
Like I said, this isn't Pac-Man. You cannot pull the same move twice. It's over. Once you take a corner and you see one of those guys coming at you, turn around, please. Unkind sent 3 guys into A site and just got mowed over by CRuNK. They're not seeing it. And finally, they're taking over a new shot, but it might just be too late as they've got 4 guys in all mid. Nades, flashes, smokes, and everything else is flying around. I see bottle cans. I see beer cans. I see everything flying back. As Nani with a quick one call to AP's face. External downs Nani. And here comes Unkind with a desperate move to get into B site. We've got ourselves Ryota hiding in the inside pit. Jumps out Ryota with 1 kill on Dragon as External kills off another one. Ryota and KG both go down to his gun. Hey, and check this out. Different site, different story. Unkind is finally catching on as they finally take B and finally actually secure B. As we've got ourselves zyrx and we've got ourselves CRuNK working themselves in as Jerbear downs off zyrx. 1 guy up. Trousers, and finally Unkind pulls the good old Pac-Man move and doesn't go the same way twice, but takes him to B instead. With 1 round finally belonging to them. And now it's 6-2 in the favor of AmpedGaming, but nonetheless, it just might be too late to secure this win for them.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Unkind is looking to tie things up. They've got to win the next 4 rounds to keep in this match and to just try and secure an overtime play. Not sure if it's going to happen, but Trousers fighting back is going to take out zyrx, who has managed to secure mid for several rounds now for AmpedGaming. So this could be a crucial kill as he is the top fragger of AmpedGaming. So let's see what they're going to decide to do as that bomb is currently over by Hatestack over on B side. They've got 3 members there and 2 over on A side. A nice 3-2 split setup. Smoke's going down in mid. We've got 1 member over at A, 3 over at B, as Nani is going to take out Dragon, but AP takes him out quickly, trying to give their team a little bit of an edge with that 1 man up still. We've got Ryota taking out External, now 3-on-3. Ryota getting another kill before he gets taken out. And Trousers takes out KG, but CRuNK returns it on AP, and AmpedGaming says enough is enough. They take out Trousers, and that is the game.
Wow, I mean, check this out, right? Unkind when A. I can think of tons of A words right now that they could be saying to themselves. Apple. Apple. That's all I could think of right now because honestly, A was not the move. I can think of plenty of B words that they could have tried on that one. The banana being one of them. But no, they didn't go B more than twice actually, and that was about it. The next matchup, by the way, don't leave this stream because Ponage TV is bringing you another matchup of CalM semifinals, Fever versus Polar Bears, another tight lock game as #1 Fever tries to knock off, I believe, #12 Polar Bears in CalM. So, but another matchup, another decent heck of a matchup over in CalM, but enough about that one. This one was all about mistakes. You have Unkind Gaming committing to A site and committed they were not because they ran in and they ran into nothing. It was gun barrage after nades, after smokes, after flashes, and that was about it. So, Steve, what do you got for us, man? How is the community responding to this? I mean, are they rioting by now? Risk 4K? Are you there?
They are in fact responding pretty heavily. We had quite a few predictions coming after you called out at halftime, but if you'd like, I can get a couple shouts in here for you.
Go ahead and read away. We are set to hear the rest of them if you want.
Wonderful. We got Zero Star who wants to send a shout out to Unkind and good luck guys from your favorite cheerleader. We got Ponage TV's own Ice Cuban, who sends a shout out to Wheaties, wanting to let him know that his ears are officially bleeding now. Reaction would like to send a shout out to himself because he thinks he's the best in the world. Chris would like to send a shout out to Wheaties. Greater Than's own Dub would like to send a shout out to Saab and Sniper for being a bad person. Life Reaper wants to send a shout out to Perk and ask him to get on his level, and Tears wants to send a shout out to his boy Saab.
All right, and thank you to everyone for bringing us your shout-outs. They are always and never, ever disappointing. So thank you, and we hope to hear more from you as we are going to have one more match, as Wheaties had mentioned, later tonight. Before we get going, any final words, Kai?
Oh, I got a lot of final words for you, and one of them is not banana, that's for sure, because that was a disaster and a big mistake by Unkind that cost them that semifinal matchup, because what should have happened was they should have committed and tried different things. I mean, I was always one of those kids growing up where it was a matter of checking something else out and testing out the waters. I'm not talking about some other kind of water or some other kind of testing materials, but what I'm talking about is I tried soccer for 10 years and I loved it. Tried football, I tried basketball, but what they tried was a site and it did not work. It did not work, and it cost Unkind Gaming, and AmpedGaming was deadlocked and they were set on winning it. A well-deserved win, but a mistake by Unkind that cost them that semifinal matchup. Big mistake on their part. And that's all I got to say to that one. It was poor movement over on Unkind Gaming's part going into banana, which, by the way, is a fruit, not an herb, not a vegetable. So, for you little fruit fanatics out there, let's get a banana, shall we?
A quick quiz, Wheaties. What kind of food is Wheaties?
Ooh, well, this is a good one. You got your daily fiber. I feel like pulling out an advertisement right now, because Wheaties is all you need, all you will ever need to move on in life. Because, baby, I got everything. I'm all you need. Mwah!
Wow, that sounded like a personal advertisement for a dating service. Not the answer I was looking for. But moving on, let's go ahead and wrap things up by doing a quick rundown of our sponsors. Once again, we have got SteelSeries giving you headphones, mice, keyboards, and other gaming accessories. That's SteelSeries. Extract Pads for your best mouse pads out there. That's extractpads.com. And PCX Mods bringing you pure gaming addiction. Don't forget to use coupon code PONAGETV for 20% off your Extract Ripper Batman mouse pads, and also towards your Mad Dots. Once again, that's PCX Mods. All right. I am done here tonight, as we are exhausted after this one-to-one round back and forth. So we will leave you here tonight, as this is Tom Perk Schumann signing off for Kai Christian Wheaties Torf, Stephen Rice 4K Rice, and the big dog CEO Steve Captain Howdy. Remember, if you didn't see it here, it isn't Ponage.